Alright, here we are. Press any button to doom yourself. Alright, give me 1 second. Trying to find a good trophy guide, because I think there's a couple... there's a couple different endings for the game. It's very short. It's not like it's... Don't think that this is some long thing. It's not that bad. 2 hours max, it says. Alright. This will probably take a couple playthroughs. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to look at the credits. New game. This game is better played in a dark room. Well, I like being able to see, so no. Okay. FBI headquarters, December 4th, 1971. Can I read? We gotta play as both of these characters. We'll go with Catherine first. Has an excellent detective and forensic skills, all come in handy. Yeah. The scientific detective. Also, all of the trophies are gold for this game for some reason. And there's a platinum. There's no reason for this game to be so easy for trophy hunting, but whatever. Ah, you're finally here, Catherine. I wanted to brief Mr. Ross and you about your next case. Unless you prefer to stick to paperwork until the end of time. I'm looking forward to work. I'm not so sure. Every rookie says the same thing until they start seeing corpses. Anyway, enough chit-chat. This is serious. I wouldn't get any of you involved if it wasn't. Ross is one of the best feds around. I'm a fed! Maybe you're putting too much faith on me. I might be rusty. Nonsense. We need more agents like you if we want to beat those damned commies. The whole deal with the Ruskies started to go to hell when we caught them red-handed building nuclear silos in Cuba. Jesus! Where the hell do they get off? That's right in our own backyard. But instead of fighting them, we had to negotiate and make them back down. Ridiculous. Well, there's no other way to avoid war. Bah! I also thought like that at your age. But I've dealt long enough with them to know I was wrong. One must never show weakness to a bully. Now the Soviets know that they can threaten us to get whatever they want. Of course, I'm not happy that the guy died. It's a tragedy. But in a way, he had it coming. Look at his face! Fortunately, I'm there. Oh, wait, let me double check to make sure we're on the right category. Really quick. Come on! Yeah, alright. Fortunately, I'm not the only one in the Bureau that thinks we've been underestimating the Red Menace. That's why you're here. Take a look at these pictures. The Red Menace! Pictures aren't very nice. Bodies are bloody and like any trace of skin. Yeesh. I'm missing any chunks of flesh, such as from bites or claws. Building with a big antenna. It's been removed carefully enough to leave the flesh and eyes intact. Yeesh. Take hours. So the intention was not just killing, this was way more sadistic. I think I've seen enough. Lovely, isn't it? These people were murdered. Yeah, no shit. I find that hard to believe, Kathy. Only a wild animal could do something that vicious. The pictures are from an astronomical observatory in Gardner, a small town in the state of Washington. This morning the sheriff found this desecration. 12 bodies slaughtered and one of the researchers is still missing. We don't know who did this or why.
What were they researching?
Okay, well, no military purposes or...
Routine deep space data gathering. So it is aliens. It's totally aliens.
Don't use telescopes, yeah. Telescopes. Yep. Other than his name, Nicholas Forrester, a young PhD physics graduate, no criminal record.
Oh my god, I love the X-Files.
Simple. I want you to go there and make sure there's nothing on this case that involves the Riskies. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know what it means. Well, we wouldn't send federal agents, but the town is a few miles away from the Fairchild Air Force Base, which has a lot of things that the commies would like to take a look at.
This doesn't look like their job.
Maybe that's exactly what they want us to think. Whatever the case, we need to be sure. Just drive there, ask a few questions, and do the paperwork. I'm sure you'll be back sooner than you think.
Alright. Partner walked to the FBI's parking lot, took the black Cadillac that had been assigned to you. We're so cool. You know, how do we go from playing as cops in a cop in the last game, and now we're feds? Okay. For a mile, you drove away from the headquarters of the Bureau, lifted an oppressive feeling off of your chest. Overall, the state of Washington wasn't very welcoming. Whatever. How about some tunes? Hey, I'm going to turn on the radio. What kind of music do you like?
They only play Elvis. That noise is disgusting. The sky is always cloudy, so it's almost impossible. Cities want to build an observatory here. Radio signals aren't blocked by clouds. Oh, you were top of your class in the academy.
I'm also not an idiot.
Connolly isn't an easy boss for a bookworm just released from college like you.
I'm an agent, asshole.
So think about the missiles in Cuba. What do you really think? Should we have been more aggressive? See, that's why the boss considers me a top field agent, and you're just a rookie with an attitude problem.
Alright, asshole.
You realize you were just about arriving at your destination.
Town called Gardner in Washington State. A bunch of nosy villagers watched closely as your car entered the small town. The town was not very big, but the streets were crowded. Everyone seemed peaceful and calm. All of them oblivious to their brutal crimes that had just occurred a few kilometers away. You see, alright, who made this? Because if it was an American company who wrote this game and made it, and it takes place in America, and all of the characters are American, they would have said Miles. How is his face that clear in the mirror? Unless he's sitting in the back seat and we're driving.
Looking at this place, it's kind of hard to imagine that people were brutally killed nearby. It's unlikely that such a sadistic killer would live in a small, peaceful town like this one, don't you think?
Actual research shows the opposite.
So living in a place where nothing interesting ever happens can make you snap.
Sure, that's why. I'm getting out of the car.
As soon as you stepped out of the car, a young man ran towards you.
Black suits driving a black Cadillac? Are you FBI, CIA, or maybe another more shady organization?
Who the hell are you?
Daniel Brown, author of the 14 Report. Are you here for the dead scientists? The sheriff has not let the press on the site yet. Is it true that one of the astronomers is still missing? Do you have any clue of his whereabouts? Surely you know at least something, don't you? The readers deserve to know. What readers, Daniel? That weirdo friend of yours is the only one who ever read your stupid flying saucer fanzine. And look what he ended up doing. You don't know for sure that Nicholas is the killer. What I know is that I can get you arrested for obstruction of justice. Now scram. Yeah, that's better. I'm sorry that creep bothered you, folks. You're a bit rude, Sheriff. Sheriff? No, I'm just a lackey. The sheriff is my boss. I'm Albert Crane, the deputy. Nice to meet you. I take it you're the feds we've been waiting for, right? They told us you were coming a couple of hours ago. I didn't expect to see two rich kids from the city. And I didn't expect to see a monkey. I'm Agent Stuart Ross, and this is my partner, Agent Armstrong. To be honest, I'm not really sure why they sent you. Sheriff and I have already identified the killer. May take some time, but he will be found and brought to justice. Guess you've made the long trip in vain. Okay. There's the missing scientist. He went mad, murdered everyone. Well, that's not a whole hell of a lot of evidence. Danny Brown, a reporter. Let's say he runs a magazine and all he writes about nonsense about UFOs that nobody reads. He was friends with the killer. I don't think he's involved at all with the murders. Doesn't have the balls to hurt anybody. Okay, what can you tell us about the town? Pretty close to an base. No planes. Waiting for you at the crime scene. He didn't want to leave just in case the culprit came back. Criminals always come back. But kind of missed a little bit of stuff. Yeah, take us to the sheriff. Vroom. Hey, George, the feds are here. The sheriff seemed nervous. He quickly tossed his cigarette and walked towards you. I should have given him the southern accent. I'm George Barry, the sheriff of Gardner. And you are? Agent Ross, and she's my partner, Agent Armstrong. I'd say that I'm pleased to meet you, but the circumstances are quite grim. You'll find the crime scene inside the station, with the bodies and everything. Found a bunch of garbage. I'll let Ross take the lead. What's up here? Okay. So fucking corny. Covered your mouth with one hand, trying desperately to control the sudden urge to vomit, and then you stepped inside. Someone spilled the fucking tubby custard. Jesus. The interior was as welcoming as promised. It was hard just to breathe among the smell of half-rotten corpses. As you step in, your shoe touches something on the ground. A mutilated arm. Just one of the dozens of human remains scattered all over the place. This is insane. Whoever did this must have spent hours cutting and dismembering. There doesn't seem to be any pattern or method. Whoever did this just killed at random. Well, let's take a look at the bodies. Over a table full of computer controls, there was the main event, the whole circus of horror. A small and bloody human torso. The skin had been removed, the legs butchered, the eyes had been pulled out and were lying close to the head. Can you stop shaking the screen? You're giving me motion sickness. Okay, I was just checking something. The body had been covered by a pile of human ears. 24! You know what's better than 24? 25. Axe all over the edge of the head on the handle too. Okay, we can safely say that this is what was used to kill them. Have you seen this axe? What do you think? Is that what the murderer used to kill these people?
Yeah, that seems quite reasonable.
That's what I thought too, but I think that maybe someone staged all this, you know, to make us dismiss the investigation as just the work of an insane killer. What, like the Russians? Do you have eyes? Look around. Dumbass. You red scare sack of shit. Mutilated corpses right on the ground. Yes, oh, wrong guy. We haven't found all the heads yet. Ross walked toward the remains, flipped one of the heads over with his foot. Christ. This one has no ears. And that one neither. Huh. Fake all of them.
Oh, their ears must have been ripped off.
About that. Maybe you should check the body on the table. No, I didn't want to leave. That afternoon, everything seemed normal. Where'd you find him? Friends with Carrie's family, married to William Kowalski, one of the scientists. Husband didn't come home last night, so I wanted to check if he was actually working. Oh, well, sucks for her. It's worse. He's fucking dead. Name is Nicholas Forrester. Everyone calls him Nico. And remarkable guy. Let's see, so talking about UFOs. Sick bastard. Hope Beasts finds him and make him pay for what he's done. It'll still be merciful compared to what I would do to that fucker if I got my hands on him. He is a cop! A realistically written cop! Holy cow! He was working here in the night of the murder. It's the only way the corpse is not rotting in there, and he ran away. Holding something in his hands. What do we got here? Cassette tapes, labels on them are dated, so these must be some kind of audio log. Check the one from the night of the murder. So you've noticed it too, right? The recording from the night the murders happened is missing. Whatever, that detail doesn't change the bigger picture, does it? Most likely, the murderer took it with him to cover his tracks. Yeah? Then why didn't he hide the bodies? Folks, it's getting pretty late. I'm going to lock the gate until the doctor arrives tomorrow and disposes of the bodies. Last thing we want is animals having a feast with the deceased. I'm sure you're pretty tired, so Albert can drive you back to your hotel if that's okay. Sure, I'd love to take a shower. Go to the deputy's car, drive you back to your hotel. Brr, 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 brr. Checking in the hotel, you straight to your room. There's nothing I can do here. Hey, it's me, Ross. Can you talk? Yeah, fine. Get in here, asshole. Walter. Put your penis away, Walter. I'm not having sex with you. Sorry to bother you this way, but I have a small call McConnelly soon, and I'd like to make sure I haven't missed anything. Where's National Ops? It's unlikely they were involved. Some of the science had a funny last name. You know, the one who was married to the girl from town. Well, she sounds Eastern and European, doesn't it? Maybe Polish or even Russian? Benville's coworkers is the next because he suddenly went mad. They will call us back immediately, then demote me and fire you. Shouldn't send him false reports. He gets bullshit all the time. This won't be a false report. Right now, we're not 100% sure that what happened at the station. Right now, we're not 100% sure that what happened at the station, if there's even anything more. That's what happened. Oh my god, the fucking typos in this. I was looking at the trophy list before. They spelled Kowalski's last name as Kowalski. They just forgot the K. Call him and tell him that this might have been the Russians. And I'll drop that Polish name or whatever, so he thinks that we're onto something. And we keep doing that until we find the killer. The missing tape or whatever is necessary to not look like clowns when we report it was just a false alarm. I don't know, man. Alright, well, why did I even answer? If you're just gonna do it anyway. Playing politics instead of going after the killer. Yep, I'm going to sleep. We'll investigate more in the morning. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is a strange nightmare. That was loud, I'm sorry. Supposed to meet here, but I guess it was too much to expect him to be on time. What's up here? To accommodate that came here to... Oh my god. This game is not very good, as I'm noticing. You see my partner? Still in his room. Yeah, if you would. Tell him to get his ass down here. Can't leave until Ross shows up. Oh, there he is. You don't look so good this morning, Kathy. Did you have trouble sleeping? I slept like a log. I had a weird nightmare. Oh. Back to sleeping comfy at home. I think the best option is that we separate. That way we'll be able to cover more ground. I think it'd be better if we went together. Know that you hate having me watch over your shoulder at your every move. Alright, dickhead, meeting a friend. Works for the big brass at the Pentagon. He should be able to tell me if there was a connection between the research station and the Fairchild Air Force Base. You should go interrogate one of the persons of interest, too. See if you discover something. You have anyone in mind? Let's talk to the widow. The widow? She was married to the scientist that had the Russian last name, wasn't she? Carrie Kowalski. Oh, well, nuts. And the reporter. They didn't know something about Nicholas that could explain what happened. Just keep in mind that these things tend to take longer than expected. Choose wisely how to spend your time. Good advice! So is the character that you're not playing as that insufferable, or... We'll talk to the widow. And it's definitely not because I'm following the trophy guide's choices. What they say to do. The local said that Carrie, Kowalski's widow, moved in with her parents after the news of her husband's death. The house was a bit far from the hotel, but once they reached the neighborhood, it wasn't too hard to find. Mayor's daughter, seems being a politician really pays off. Come in, the door is unlocked. Why is your house green? You're that federal agent, Catherine, right? The sheriff told me you would be coming to talk to me sooner or later. Oh. Did you notice anything strange? Isn't it called tell me that he was going to keep on working the entire night? Not until the sheriff called me in the morning. Okay. Why did you think he was unfaithful? Oh, that sucks. He was ecstatic. He said it was because they had to break through in their research. I don't know too much about it. It's very complicated stuff, and I'm just a town girl. I'll try to help you. What was it about? Well, what? He didn't tell you anything about his job? Might have pissed off someone from the army because the shot came from them. It's the only reason they had so many arguments with that bastard Nicholas. Who's Nicholas? The killer? Let's say it. The killer. When it comes to me, he doesn't have a name. Okay. So he didn't look like the kind of person that possessed such an evil, rotten soul inside. He was always talking about how the military was sabotaging his research and everything. So most of us thought he was just a fool like Danny Brown. Okay, well... Just work colleagues. Okay. Okay. I think we're good here. I don't think I'm getting anything. Clear this up so at least my son knows why his father died. Oh! The house seems bigger from the inside. The WSU tried to shut down the research station, huh? Should get back to Ross and let him know about this. Sun was going down when he made it back to the town center. About time. I've been looking for you for a while. I think this is a good spot to put our findings together, don't you? Ross listened to your explanation attentively. You couldn't tell if he was surprised at any point, but he seemed quite interested. Shit. Seems that McConnelly was right in thinking that there's more to this case than what it seemed at the beginning. Me? Unfortunately, I couldn't reach my contact at the Air Force, so I went to speak with that creepy reporter, Daniel Brown. He told me that Nicholas Forrester and William Kowalski were convinced that folks at the Fairchild Air Force Base were sabotaging their work somehow. In any other case, I'd dismiss that as ramblings from a conspiracy theorist. But the fact that the Army ordered their research to stop... it's getting kind of late. Let's head back to the hotel. We can compare our notes while we walk there. Some nice pixel art. First thing in the morning, we should discuss which persons of interest to interview. As soon as you entered the hotel, the clerk approached you. She seemed quite distressed. Excuse me, agents? The sheriff called and said that you should go to his office immediately. Did he say what it was about? The deputy! Oh no! Why does it look like that? Like the fucking old time, the old west. You haven't seen this. Okay, well. Oh, thank God you've arrived. I keep forgetting what voices I have for who. This door can't be opened for the outside without a special key. I had to yawn, I'm sorry. Let me unlock it for you. That's probably going to be important for later. He's been blasted. He was kind of an asshole, so it's alright.
This is madness. I spoke with him just a few hours ago, and now he's gone. You need to call for reinforcements, agents. We need a federal team to track down that maniac.
Calm down my ass! Well, either you get your FBI buddies to conduct a search and apprehend that freak, or I will. Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing the whole time? You didn't care until one of your pig buddies got him. Or was gotten by him. Did you see him? Heard a gunshot. Yeah. In the area nearby, no trace of him where he could have gone. Time the psycho's on the loose, the more likely it is that he finds more victims. Can I talk to you for a minute? Pierce from nowhere kills this guy and then disappears. I want to call the Bureau and see if they can send someone from the forensic division. We need more information. You're the expert. Take a look and see if there's anything that explains what the hell happened here. Trail of blood. Okay. Crane's weapon, I'm sure of it. Maybe. Free Crane. Went in and out in a clean manner. Shot with a handgun or a similar low caliber weapon. Burning marks around the entry wound. He was shot at point blank range. It's unusual on the desk. Portable cassette player and a headset. He was listening to something before he died. The tape that was missing. Should I lie? Yeah. Been here at night. That's his gun. Competitors wanted to touch. It had been fired. Missing a bullet. Find something. How many gunshots did you hear? Shot came from this weapon. Shouldn't rule out suicide. Why would you... Okay, whatever. And all the windows are locked. He opened from the outside. The only way to enter is through the window. Forrester entered through the window, shot Crane, then locked all the windows and left the front door. Why would he lock the windows? Except the murderer wasn't thinking straight. Or maybe he did to confuse us so that we didn't know how he got in and out. That's... Thanks for coming with them. They'll be here tomorrow morning.
Your partner found a few extra details, but nothing that changes the overall picture. Forrester broke in somehow, probably through the window. Tried to ambush Crane, who didn't notice his presence because he was listening to loud music. The deputy, of course, tried to reach for his weapon. They brawled for it, and at that point the gun fired, killing Crane. And Forrester left in a hurry since he knew that someone would have heard the gunshot.
No one broke in here. Just let me take it off the table right away. Crane did not shoot himself. You spoke to the guy, goddammit. Did he sound like the sort of guy who would blow his own head off? I'd admit the sheriff has a point here. Who's this? Is that the missing tape? The deputy had it? Hey, where'd you get that? Crane must have taken it from the station. Perhaps he was protecting Forrester? Tagging him as the killer since the beginning. What if Forrester is innocent? Crane was protecting someone else.
No, that's not what happened at all.
There's something you haven't told us. You better start talking now, or you'll wish it was you in that chair with your brains hanging out. Christ! It was Crane who took the tape from the research station.
But it's not what you think. You see, it happened when you visited the research station.
You believe those fucking city snobs? Think they can come down here and tell us how to do our job? And those feds? I'm sure those douchebags think that they're hot shit. If they weren't feds, I'd smack that attitude right out of them.
There's nothing that feds enjoy more than bossing around folks like us, kid. Makes them feel important. Says the cop! At least they'll catch Forrester, and then we can forget about this whole shit show. I wouldn't count on that. Not without this tape, at least. Are you fucking insane? You know what could happen to you if they find out you took this?
They won't find out. While they waste their time looking for clues, I'll listen to it. If it says nothing about Forrester's whereabouts, I'll tell the feds that we found it after we checked this place a second time. But if it mentions where Forrester could be hiding, we go first and catch him. We'll take the credit and teach those douchebags a lesson.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess there's nothing wrong with us checking the tape first. And I've always thought we deserved a bit more respect from the folks in town.
You should be fucking arrested, bro.
I swear to God, that's what happened.
The missing tape.
You just got a trophy. That's why I said that. We already caught you lying, so I bet you'd say anything to save your sorry ass. I'm telling you the truth. We just wanted to check out the tape before you. My partner doesn't seem convinced, and neither am I. What did you do to Forrester? Did he run away, and that's why you're trying to frame him? No, you're making a mistake. I'm innocent, I swear. Listen to the tape. You'll see I've got nothing to do with what happened. It'd be stupid not to listen to it and get some answers. Don't you think so, Kathy? I don't know. Maybe listening to the tape is what, made him kill himself. Let's take back into the listening device. I can listen to it. I don't think any of us should. Proves my innocence. You can't just ignore it. It's the only thing that can tell us what really happened. I just have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I do. Don't listen to it. Things man should not know. Okay, well, that's, this is definitely inspired by Lovecraft with that line. Yeah, don't listen to the cursed recordings. Well, we know it's cursed now. What was that? Nice recorder over here. There's someone else here. I'll keep an eye on the sheriff. Go check who's making those noises, and be careful. Do I have a gun on me? Got a storage room. Locked. Not enough time for this. You kick the door open. Someone's running away. He's gone. Let's go get his ass. Don't cuff me. What if Forrester comes back? He went into the woods. If I run, I might catch him. Hey, 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 hey. I start hurting your panting, but you don't stop. A lonely cabin. Nowhere else for you to run. Lights were out and there wasn't any sound coming from the inside. But you knew there was someone inside. Oh, we can make a safe? That's neat. Seems that Ross isn't coming. I should head inside before whoever that was has a chance to escape. Dim light from an old lamp is the only thing keeping the interior of the cabin from total darkness. Slowly, your eyes get used to the low light. You see someone hiding behind the furniture. I surrender! Don't shoot! I want you listen to what I have to say. You might have guessed by now, but I'm Nicholas Forrester. Did you murder the deputy? He's dead? And the shot I heard must have been him blowing his own head off. Lucky guy. In a way, you could say I killed him, yes. Same as my colleagues at the research station. After all, it was me who discovered the way to get through the radio block and listen to it. It's all my fault. What's on that tape? The source of it all. What made the deputy blow his brains out. What made my friends kill each other. All because of that damned music. The song that they were researching at the Fairchild base. You must have seen the corpses. Haven't you figured out who did that to them? It was them. They did it to themselves. And they kept laughing while they killed each other. Laughing as they were hitting and biting, tearing each other's flesh. I was laughing too. Even poor Ellie was laughing when Kowalski grabbed an axe and cut her head off. And the entire time that voice kept on whispering to us, telling us all that it was a hilarious joke. Whose voice? It was no one's, don't you get it? There's no one on the other side sending it. It's the music itself. What it is exactly, only God knows. A parasite, perhaps, infesting worlds, one after another. What I know is that it takes the shape of a melody. It is through that form that it gets into your head. Even now, I can feel it scratching at the edge of my mind, waiting for me to give up so it can take over. And even worse, it got into the audio log of that damn night. You must let me go so I can erase the recording before it has the chance to kill more people.
No way, you're under arrest.
There's no time. Don't you understand? I have to do it, with or without your help. Suddenly, Forrester tries to grab your gun. Oh, well. Push you to the ground, aiming at you. Oh, is he gonna blast? Oh, no, he gets stopped. Let me go! I'm the only one that can... Shit. Should have surrendered when I gave you the chance. Get back to your feet. Forrester was lying motionless in a pool of blood. He was dead. The bodyguard. Get saved by your partner. A second later, and it'd be you on the floor instead of him. I'm glad you arrived then. Well, that's what partners are for, right? I'm sure you'd have done the same for me. Anyway, that was Forrester, wasn't it? You'd better stay here. I'll go back to the sheriff's office and get someone to help us shift the body. I can go. You almost got shot. I think it's better if you take a minute to calm down. I won't take long. As your partner left, you felt something strange in one of your pockets. I must have taken it from the sheriff's office without noticing. I don't know. Should I... I don't know what to do. I think there's a trophy that tells you what to do. I'm gonna keep it, just in case. Well, of course you didn't know at that point, but that decision was a mistake. Yeah. Case closed. The end. This game has multiple endings and secrets to reveal based on your choices. Find them all. We'll go back to the title screen. I want to see what happens if I kill him. Or not if I kill him. I want to see what happens if I don't play it, though. Is there any way to speed this up? Alright, so we don't shoot him. We get saved by the partner. I should have saved before, so I could see what happened. break it, snapped the tape in two, and ripped its contents. Of course, he didn't know at that point, but that decision was a mistake. What? Which decision was the right one? That's horse shit, dude. Stuart Ross. Scientific skills were allowed with as many contacts and great experience, yeah. The old dog. That morning, your boss at the FBI, Arthur McConnelly, asks you to... Yeah, we've been here before. I've heard a lot about you and your past achievements at the Academy. Just for outdated methodologies. Nowadays, crime is solved with science, not with hunches. Uh-huh. Want you to stop those damned commies. Yeah. Cuban Missile Crisis. Fuck the Russians.
Been here before.
Oh, I keep hitting the same thing. Oops. Can you just... No, you have to actually move the cursor. Alright, come on. Wish there was a fast forward or something. Yeah, we go to the car. Silent frowning some. You have a problem? I don't like your attitude. What's that supposed to mean? We aren't ready for the real world out there, compared to the old dogs. That's why I didn't know how to do my job. I can end my entire career with just a bad report. Yeah, well... Silence the only chance to get noticed. Scientists are always kept behind a desk. You don't know that. Appreciate your words. You're not the crony idiot I thought you were. Crony idiot? Oh, that's from the radio station.
It's fucking with us.
Town called Gardner. Bunch of nosy villagers. Okay, whatever. Don't care about this clown. Just give me some real choices so I can see the other endings. Hey, George, the feds are here! Song out of time. Endings. Oh, come on.
All I'm seeing is shit for... Oh, there's 25 endings? Also, most of this shit is for... Oh no, that's for a different game. Well, nuts. Can we talk to our partner? Time to struggle. Okay, so I think it's just, yeah, no matter who you play as, your partner's an asshole. Better to play as Ross, because whatever the girl's name, I don't even remember. Like, her being kind of a dick is more justified, at least. It wasn't revenge, it was joy. Okay. Something I've never seen before. We haven't found all the heads yet. Thumbs have been cut off. Okay. Okay, but where's the body on the table? Table full of computer controls. Main event. And torso. Might be covered by a pile of human ears. Is there more to look at? Okay, I guess we do go next. Okay. Ow. Okay. I just realized I was typing in the song Out of Time, which I assume is a reference to something. I don't know. Four endings. Okay. Well, we'll get them. Sorry, I want to call you in the morning. Quite late, but the future, I'd like to be informed of any news. Pretty sure they're about to start testing a new prototype for the Air Force. So they're pretty nervous about this whole incident. Office and baseball kits, complete schematics of a new aircraft.
Okay. Washington is looking at this case. You need to find solid evidence and soon. Your credibility is on the line here. If you're not able to find anything, I'll make sure you send someone that can. Oh. Let me see. What's his face here again? Trying to grab me. Alright. Then down to the reception area. So to meet here, where the hell is she? I don't care. We'll head out without her. I think she is. Find anything useful? Yesterday night. McConnelly from the Bureau. This is supposed to be an easy job, and he rushes us. Separate today. Yeah, fine. Maybe you want to interview. Contact at the Pentagon. Said he was friends with the missing scientist. One of our prime suspect. You might know something. What could have happened to him? Okay. Is this a different person? No, it's the same one. Well, we're gonna call them for... Ah, shit! I should have saved before that. Oh well. Around to find a lonely phone booth near a park. Paul, Maine. Stewart. Maine is currently on a business trip for phone access. Damn. According to the sheriff's files, Daniel Brown's house is located in the residential area. We should probably... I think we missed stuff, yeah. Yeah, I think we gotta... Well, we'll see if we can get this for interrogating him. Turn the attic into his living room. With rock band posters and pictures of supposed UFO sightings, magazines all over the place. Flat Earth? No way! It's cone-shaped! Not too much of a bother. Your mom? If you're here, it's because you need my help solving this case. You had the right choice coming to me. What do you think happened? One scientist runs most of the town, though. Just a mask. Deep down, he felt his only true friends were Nico and me. Is there anything strange going on with the scientists? imagination. They were questioning what they were taught in school. I wanted to have an open mind. Ethan Kowalski, for example, felt honored having them contact me. And to be honest, I felt that talking to me was part of their own investigation. You need to know more about what they were doing at the research station. They were scanning for radio transmissions coming from space. Radio signals from airplanes interfered with the radio waves the scientists needed to record, so thought the base was emitting garbage on purpose to block them. The university ordered them to close research. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we got the one trophy for talking to this guy, at least. Which we should have left for the next playthrough, but whatever. So we didn't lose any time, really. Get back to the town center. Here's a good spot. Alright, so yeah, we'll just keep going through this. You can just hold in the button. Two holes. Hole's missing. Only one. Okay. I must have misread it. Maybe he meant there was one on one side and one on the other. Why does he look like that? Yeah, we're gonna save here. Yeah, I'll listen to it. See what happens. Okay, Dr. Kowalski, this is recording. Enter the song. Keep listening. Okay, recording. Determine further away than solar. Song has. Hands could be a product source. Let's do the client. Okay, come on. It's fascinating. Never heard anything like this. What the hell is this? Doesn't seem like a radio transmission at all. More like a strange melody. to... What the fuck? Boom. Little psh. Corpses, then they do it themselves. Yeah, alright, so they all kill each other. When I woke up, I was in the forest, naked and half dead. Wish I died that night too. Yeah. You can see that. You listened to the tape, didn't you? Spoke with you? Have you seen his face? Have I spoken to you? Have you seen my true face? Okay. What else you want to add? Trying to get... Now we have more than enough for the judge to do his work, so let's scram. Oh. Cool. I kind of want to see what else could happen here. And of course it didn't load properly. Okay. That sucks. Alright, now this time we're gonna actually follow the guide. Make all the right choices. Just skip this. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-ba. Oh, I keep... If you're fast forwarding like that, it shouldn't put you on a fucking loop. Damn it. I did it again. I got put in a fucking loop. Okay, let's go. We get a phone call from what's his face? You have a spooky dream. Whoa! It was so scary. I'm gonna piss my pants. I'm gonna piss and shit all over the place. All right, so we go to our contact. Ah. Good thing I saved. Okay. Where are you starting us? Exactly that. Damn it. Okay, let's try again. Calling from this hotel. See, you can agree on one. Number. Hold your secretary. Small and bread, penny sleep. It's for a case more. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's nearby. Alright, bet. You look like a bank robber. Check the reports. Fairchild, about the research station you're investigating. Tell you they had tons of material. None of the researchers could sneeze at the station without the folks at the military knowing. I don't know when that they were sabotaging them. Oh, so they were right. The scientists are the research per se, where the scientists would discover what they were working on at Fairchild. why the military was blocking the radio signals. Postal strings at the Washington State University to shut down the entire operation. Something to do with the Army surveillance net detected about a year ago. The investigation was so secret that it didn't even have a name. The song, radio transmission that was being sent from beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Very low all over the country, impossible to detect except with military-grade equipment that was specifically adjusted to detect it. It was particularly strong near the Fairchild base. I got paranoid when the analysts pointed out that the transmissions were in some kind of code. The analysts that worked and I didn't know. Several theories. Oh, Lord. Were they able to decipher it? Two of the analysts disappeared, never to have seen it again. Another killed himself. Tom Brass called the CIA's ace codebreaker and let him work on the recording of the song for 2 months. He had assaulted his assistant and then hanged himself. And that the military tried to pressure the WC. Yeah, so they campaigned for it to get back. A lot of the research reopened. Okay. That song has ended up in deep shit and don't plan to be the next one. I want to quit, and my advice is that you find a way to get out of this case soon. There's a weirdo on the alley on the other side of the street. He's been watching us the entire time and taking pictures. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. Interesting. So you take spying on a Fed as a punishable offense. Delete them now. Now we gotta break the camera. That was uncalled for. Oh, one less thing to worry about. Poor Bobby. He's trying his best. Kind of a weirdo, but you know, he does what he can. Listen to it yourself. Alright. Alright, we can skip to the next few parts. I think this is the only parts that are gonna... I think these next couple choices are the only ones that matter. So I'm definitely gonna save before them. Do the investigation then. I think we only have to... Okay, so we can pull out the tape. And then...
definitely want to save here. Yes, we have them listen to it. Set the desk in front of Deputy Crane's body, and she listens to it.
I can see you. Gaze into the abyss. Okay, I'm not listening to that again. He's getting shocked. Still buzzing. Interesting. Okay. I love that sound effect. Okay, we'll save again. Trying to reach for your gun. Blast him! No! You need to stop it before it can... Ross, you look strange. That's when you lost consciousness. Huh. Oh. Oh. Come on. Okay, well that didn't give us the trophy for killing the guy. Again, it did it for this part. Okay. No! Okay, let me head back to the title screen. Maybe it'll let us start here. Ah! Guess we'll have to do it as her. Since Kathy didn't listen to the tape. Don't worry, Agent. This had to be done. The music was in my head, too. Summary execution. And we got the platinum. Yay! Alright. Well, wait, what's the last ending? I want to know what the last ending is. You go to what's his face, the reporter kid. Ah. There's supposed to be 4 endings. I can't even find them online because no one is... Yeah. That sucks. Oh well. That's, unless I skipped through it and fucked it up, but whatever, I don't really care anymore. Alright, that was the song Out of Space. So I'll have to take a look, at my schedule before I know for sure when, I'll be able to stream again, what the deal is. I can pull it up right now. Whenever it wants to load. There we go. Okay, so no stream Monday. We should be good for Tuesday, though. So, yeah, I will see you on Tuesday. We'll start Resident Evil 3. And, yeah, hopefully that won't take us as long to complete as 2 did, but we'll see. And then, I don't know what I'll do after that. I have some other horror game or spooky adjacent games downloaded right now, so we'll see. But yeah, so as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Please take care of yourselves. Drink lots of water. And as always, please have yourselves a damn good one. Peace out.